Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Daily Crypto Byte. Today is Wednesday, December 29th, and some exciting price action today. Bitcoin bouncing back a little bit. Also, we have a very special webinar today at market close, 3 p.m. Central, where we'll be answering all your questions about crypto. This webinar is open to anyone, even if you're not a member. Feel free to join. You can check it out at marketrebellion.com/try crypto. But CJ, like I said, Bitcoin bouncing a little bit. We got some various DeFi related listings that I think are worth mentioning as well, and also a potential metaverse ETF on the horizon that pretty innovative, I think. So we'll talk about that. Before we do, how are you doing today, my friend?
Doing well. As of now, S&P and major NASDAQ indices are hovering near all-time highs. Bitcoin right below 48K here at $47,800. But like you'd mentioned, Sunday Swap Labs and a lot of DeFi news coming out of that particular area. So without further ado, I'll just jump into some of those and knock them off.
Let's do it.
So starting off with Sunday Swap Labs, yesterday they have announced that they have now completed the audit of the Sunday Swap protocol. This is one step further closer towards a launch of Sunday Swap, ultimately on a decentralized exchange on Cardano. This could bring a lot of DeFi activity to ADA, which would bring retail holders or retail speculators back into the Cardano ecosystem, which could be something of interest here in the future. Also, going over to the AVAX ecosystem, their largest decentralized exchange, Trader Joe, has been listed with their native token now on Binance, listing Joe. Shortly after the exchange listing, we increased about 20%, but have now come down and have actually given back some of those gains. But either way, very interesting listing to see a farm token such as Joe be listed on the Binance exchange. Also, going over to Apple and what has to do with crypto in that sense. Tim Cook, CEO of Apple, recently shared a statement saying that the company would not invest its cash into crypto because they do not want people to buy Apple stock, thinking that they're getting exposure to crypto. But if they want, they could invest directly in crypto through other means. And so this has led many to speculate that Apple may implement some type of Lightning Network wallet feature into their Apple Wallet so that users can pay and transact in Bitcoin. This is not official news. This is just somewhat speculation, but something like that definitely could be a potential catalyst going in here towards January or February. But interesting to hear that metaverse news as well, Monty, that you're about to share.
Absolutely, CJ. Thank you for that. Always important to look for that next catalyst that could, propel price higher. But let's take a look at that metaverse news that you just mentioned. And that is coming out of ProShares. They filed an application with the SEC for a metaverse-themed ETF. So, obviously, there's been several crypto-related ETFs that have popped up in the last calendar year. And, although none of them offer direct exposure to spot Bitcoin, there are some, interesting, equities being traded that offer unique exposure to the crypto space. This is a new one that ProShares is filing an application for, and it's going to focus on metaverse-related plays. So essentially, this would include, the tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, Intel, Facebook, or now Meta and Nvidia. So, they're focusing on these large tech companies. Obviously, none of these companies are specifically crypto related, with maybe the exception of Meta and the new angle they're taking with their business approach. But ultimately, I think that this speaks to the demand that investors have. I'm sure ProShares has been, their phone's been ringing off the hook. Lots of investors wanting exposure to this metaverse space. And I think that this new application is just an example of that, they're trying to meet this demand. They're trying to give the investors what they want. And right now, investors want to put their money in the metaverse. So thought that news is worth bringing to your attention. We'll continue to monitor the status of that application. But nonetheless, the metaverse demand continues to remain high. And we see assets like Sand Mana performed very well. So interesting headline there, but that's all I got for that. I'll pass it back to you, CJ.
Thank you, Monty. As of now, leaders in the market include Rose, as well as some interesting performers, including Near Protocol, as well as Helium. So we're going to take a look at those right after this for our VIP members. If you're interested in seeing and being a part of that, as well as joining our Market Rebellion crypto community with a full-on trading education curriculum, trade ideas, a full charting platform, and all you need in all-in-one place, you can check the link in the description below at marketrebellion.com/trycrypto. But thank you, Monty, and I'll leave it with you, sir.
Thank you, CJ. Yeah, like we said, today we're doing a very special webinar at 3 p.m. Central. Very much looking forward to it. Anyone can come in, ask your questions. We've actually gone through and sent out a form where everyone was allowed to submit their questions, and we picked the 10 most prominent questions. We'll be answering those as well as doing our usual Q&A. So if you have any, tickers you want us to hit, any assets you want us to do fundamental or technical analysis on, definitely check out that webinar at 3 o'clock. You can check it out at marketrebellion.com/trycrypto. It's a free to attend webinar. You can send the link to your friends. And like I said, we'll be happy to do technical analysis on any of those assets. But I think that's about all we got for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, we'll be doing the Doge of the day straight after this, where we do a bit more of a deep dive into some technicals. But that's all we got. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you guys at the member webinar at 3. Have a great rest of your day and take care.